I have 48% battery juice. Yeah, my GoPro turned on in the back of my car. Okay, before I get today's video started, I want to say a big thank you to one of my subscribers. I'm not going to say your whole name, but your name is Eva. I literally just got your message on my YouTube about 15 minutes ago. I was in Versailles State Park. Yes, technically I'm still in Versailles State Park, but it's the outskirts of Versailles State Park. And today we got some things to talk about. But first of all, Eva, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You say my videos are fine to you. That means a lot to me. And yes, I am a perfectionist. I give an update on Angie and I at the end of today's video. Right now, we will set out to do some fishing. And for you other folks, fishing. We changed our mind because we are on vacation. And we could always fish tomorrow. We just didn't feel up to it. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about the forestry, mowing. And we're going to talk a little bit about ghost hunting. Why'd I shout that? I have no idea. Now, if you remember, well, that's blocked off now. And way over yonder there. Now, on the way home, I'm going to show that right now. I'm going to get that footage on the way out of here. What you're seeing right now is basically what they've been doing here. And if you remember back beginning of spring, my wife and I ended up with a lot of ticks. That was that area. For some reason, they're cutting that all down. Don't know why yet, but they're cutting it all down. All right, guys, we're going to walk through this beautiful trail for a little bit. We're going to get some trail walking in just a little bit, and we're going to talk about ghost hunting. As you tell, I got a Kitt with me, and I got my lovely wife with me. She's got Kitt, and I'm walking backwards. If I fall on my butt, hey, this could be like my rear view mirror when I'm backing up like I do in the car. Okay. He's being a little bit of a butthead today. I'm sorry, Kitt, I shouldn't have said that. But my God, look how beautiful this is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. See, this is when I come alive. The feeling I get when I'm in places like this, I cannot explain, folks. This is my salvation. These trees all around me. And though I'm not a little, they talk to me. Not exactly in words. Okay, let's talk a little bit about ghost hunting, guys. I got a confession. I tell you, one of the things I would love to do on my channel, if I had a lot of this and a lot of time, I would love to go to places and ghost hunt it. My way, of course. I mean, no little tools, no little, almost called it rabbit boxes. No voice boxes that the ghost will come through. None of these little tools that light up and go beep. No. Just the camera and my common sense and a flashlight. But what I would really love to do, and you guys have no clue, because every old farmhouse I see, or every old building I see that's vacant, the first thing that comes to my mind when I see these places is, Angie, wouldn't you like to come back here about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? And if we're allowed to go in there, well, we have to have permission. To go in these buildings with permission at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody's living there. The house has been vacant for years. There's a lot of farmhouses here that like that. There's one in particular, it's big, beautiful, old, falling apart, and it's white. Just to be able to walk in there real quietly, get into the middle of the house and stay still. And let the house talk to you. And I don't mean if it's haunted or if it's ghosts in there. No! Let the house itself talk to you. I will give anything to be able to do that. And yes, if it's possibly some paranormal residue left over from the many people who've lived there over the years, and we was to hear something, That's okay too. But I would love to do things like that on this channel. I would love to take my videos to that area, but you know what? Getting permission to go in these condemned, well, some of them are condemned. As I'm talking right over yonder there, I probably won't zoom in. That's a miniature bulldozer. That's probably what they're using to do the forestry mowing. Let me swing this over. Yep, here we go. I'm not going to use a jump cut on that. Oh, shut up, Apple. But anyway, in order to do something like that, you would definitely have to have permission. You would, and not anybody's just going to let you go in there for safety issues alone. But to be able to go through these old houses, just me and Ange, in the middle of the night, with a flashlight and a camera, and just to be there and just listen what listen what the house has to say. Phenomenal, man. And yes, if I had the monies, there are places out there that are supposedly haunted. You guys know where I stand on that crap. I think half of them are just, you know, made up over tales over the years, and the other half of it's only haunted because you got so many YouTube ghost hunters out there right now. Yeah. One of them is the Conjuring House. If I'm stepping on your all's toes, overlook me. It's just my opinion. I can name other places that's supposedly haunted. Now, there are some of them out there that claim to be haunted, which damn well are haunted. But who's got the money and who's got the time? I don't. What I really want to do is go at my own pace. Places I would choose, not something that's had, what, 100 to 200 to 1,000 ghost hunters before me? No! See, I'm also a true believer. I said this before on that Conjuring video I did. If you get a place, you get enough ghost hunters going in there investigating, that there alone leaves what you call paranormal residue behind. Guys, that's pretty much what it is. It's energy. It's something that you would say orbs are made of, because that's what orbs are made of, is just balls of energy. And you, as a human being, can you hear me? Doing an investigation, you get enough of them in there, that's energy. And energy comes back in forms of cold air, maybe a door closing, maybe unexplainable sounds. That energy, that's how it plays itself out. And a lot of people say that will be a haunting. Not me. I say leftover paranormal energy. If I didn't know any better, you just take away the trees and all that stuff and you're on the right. You look like you guys are standing on sand. Hi, Bubby. Hi. He went to the dog park again today. I know that was the last video, but we took him today because we thought we was going to do some fishing. We'll get to that. Hi, Ange. How you doing? You want to pretend we're at the beach? You don't? Oh, come on. Hey, about you, Bubby. Hey, Kitt, want to pretend we're at the beach? Huh? Are we at the beach? Okay, want me to take over yet? Mm-hmm. You sure you want me to take over? Mm-hmm. Is he killing your hand?
No.
I got him. My wife just told me she got a picture or something. I shouldn't say this on YouTube. But what is it when you're with... See, whenever I'm on the camera, he knows. He knows I'm not paying that much attention to him. But my wife got a picture of Kitt urinating on a tree. I'm not going to show that. And yes, some will be like, why would you get a picture of that? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because that makes his 5th time urinating on a tree. And we're happy that he's doing it. He is trying to eat everything under the sun. Did he do this with you?
Not as much.
Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute and we're going to see if he still does it. Are walnuts good for doggies, guys? I'm just curious. And I see the background shot I'm going to use right here in this video for my thumbnail. But are walnuts good for doggies? Angie don't think they is, and this place is loaded with walnuts. Okay, real quick, I'll get my background shot and get whatever I'm going to use in this video, as this is the dark shaded area. And since I'm talking about haunted stuff, why not make the thumbnail look a little spooky? I love doing that stuff. I've always had this other side of me that craves for what most people call spooky, you know, the afterlife, I guess. I don't know what it is. I mean, well, I'm not normal anyway. I love graveyards. You all know that. I love anything that one would think would be like, oh my God, it's scary. No. I feel like I belong in places like that. Okay, don't eat that, Kitt. I want you guys to hear what my wife just said to me. Okay, here you is, Ange. Now, what'd you just say?
I said I wouldn't lose you even if I was a half a mile ahead of you in a forest because I could hear you.
You know, Elizabeth said that the last week.
Yeah.
I talk so freaking loud.
How can you tell somebody's deaf? They talk louder.
Well, I don't know.
You're making up for your hearing loss.
Am I talking too loud to you all? Now, see, if I have my other GoPro, my GoPro 10, you hear me better. I'm on my GoPro 9, which, like I said, we thought was going to go fishing, and I don't like to use my better GoPro when I take it fishing or anything like that. So you hear me better on the GoPro 10. I could use that as an excuse that, well, you don't hear me that well on the 9, but it's not. She's right. I don't know. Kitt, would you quit trying to eat everything you see?
It's a natural thing for anybody.
It's natural, yeah, if you're going deaf, right?
Well, yeah, people hard of hearing often tend to talk louder.
Yeah, and I don't hear out of that ear. You know, that ear.
That ear?
That ear, yes. Okay, let's give a real quick update on how Angie and I feel. We're still, I don't want to say we're sick, okay? It's pretty much all it is probably just your common cold or a head cold. The symptoms is slight sore throat, stopped up nose, it going down to you know, drainage down to the throat, which makes you cough. And yeah, I'm not going to get too technical with it. But as of to date, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video or not, we've had 2 COVID tests and a flu test already, and they're all negative. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm doing pretty good, like right now. But when nighttime comes, forget it. I'm going to get all stuffy, all stopped up. It could be weather changing too. Oh my God, right here it feels so darn good, don't it?
It does. Perfect day.
This is perfect. Yeah, now the reason I'm not fishing today is I'm not feeling it at Versailles State Park, and that's where we just came from. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, what I'm thinking about doing tomorrow, I gotta take my car into the doctor's office to give him an oil change. He's due. I'm thinking about going to Osgood Trails to try. Yeah, I am. By the way, right there is that miniature bulldozer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hitting pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, guys, but leave your comments down below. When you're driving down a country back road or anywhere you might see, leave it, Kitt, an old abandoned building, you ever get thoughts maybe paying that building a visit in the middle of the night just to see if that place can talk to you? And I don't mean ghostly. I don't mean paranormal, although if it did, that would be freaking awesome. I mean, seriously, let's think about it for a minute, huh?
Just the history of it.
Yeah, I'm running low on battery juice, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But let's say you are somewhere and you did hear ghostly talks, like, hey, hello, hello. How would you react? Me, first thing I'd be like, oh crap. If my cheese finally slipped off my cracker all the way. So I'd be like, hello. I wouldn't get scared. I would want to hear what they say. I would interact. And I'm not going to talk to them like, oh my God, you ever see some of these investigators, how they talk to the ghosts? Really? I'm going to talk to them like I would if I ran across somebody on the trail. All right, guys, let's finish it up here by the car. Angie just reminded me I got to save enough juice so I can get, well, I was going to show you the part they cut down. But guys, let's go ahead and close it out here. I'm almost at the car. And thanks for watching. We're still on vacation and we have another video coming your way. I'm headed home now to edit this one and the one before up. Thanks a lot, guys. And by the way, well, it looks like I ran out of battery juice, didn't it? Alright guys, I had to get Angie to get it off her cell phone where they've been cutting down the shrubbery, the forestry mowing, and let's just close it out here. I'm getting ready to do the editing, and yeah, come on, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. Now I gotta load you up and get ready to edit you up. Yep, just like that.